Line room. It is our position spotlight. It is brought to you by Pilot Flying J, and it all starts. You saw that hype. Man, a lot of talent in this room, a huge investment. It was stressed by general manager Andrew Berry to get this room where it needed to be. The Browns saw their defensive line last year decimated by injury, suspension, but it all starts with the number 95, Myles Garrett, 23 and a half sacks in his last 26 games, and he has the aspirations to be the defensive player of the year this year.
All throughout this league, so when you have much attention by opposing Ogunjobi, and you look at the sacks that these guys would put up, Chad Thomas 4 sacks, Ogunjobi 5, they're benefiting off of the great play, put up throughout these years.
Myles Garrett, first team period snap of this training camp. That's happening right here on Browns Live. And you're right. You've got Myles on one side. You've got the veteran Olivier Vernon on the other. A very good pass rusher, former Pro Bowler, 6.5 sacks in 6 of the last 7 seasons. It's all about keeping him on the field. You see Baker Mayfield under center, little play action to Nick Chubb, and throws one down the right sideline, and it is caught. A very nice catch by your guy Hollywood Higgins there, which is good. We've seen Hollywood that first week was a little slow for him. Great to see him getting started right away there with Baker to Higgins. A nice connection.
I see him dance. I want to see Higgins get
today, and certainly the offense did just that on their very first play from scrimmage as we get a pitch right, isn't it? Nick Chubb taking the news running at Olivier Vernon there, and Vernon, a guy, as we mentioned, very productive. Availability, that's the issue. Restructured his contract. He's missed 15 games the last 3 years. If you can get him out there with Myles and you bring in Adrian Claiborne, who's averaging 5 sacks a season over the last 4 years, you've got now, and you mentioned Chad Thomas coming off of a career-high 4 sacks. This scene, Vernon and Myles Elliott, who's getting work with the starters while Larry Ogunjobi is out. Richardson, we're going to see it later in the football 101.
Pressure off the linebacker core.
A play-action boot to the left side. Baker nowhere to go. Good job by the defense and makes a 2. We should also mention in that defensive end, it's Porter Gustin.
Okay.
Gustin's been getting an opportunity to work with the first team while Myles has been out. Obviously, with Myles back, he goes back to the second team. But, that was a spot early in camp. Chad Thomas was working, and Gustin seemed to have maybe kind of leapfrogged him there and has had a good start to camp. Former 5-star recruit who, got some playing time last year and is competing to really open the eyes of the coaches and perhaps make this team as you see him in there as the Browns have switched now to the 2s on both offense and defense. Case Keenum under center. Joku not participating. 2 guys in the middle, Eli Anku and Daniel Akwale, as Keenum drops back and lofts one that is intercepted by the Browns defense. That looked like, of course, who else would it be? Money Mitch. The guy, is he a ball magnet or what? The ball continues to find
Money
him.
Mitch.
That's Money Mitch having an excellent. We wonder, are they going to find a way to get Money Mitch on the field with Denzel Greedy and MJ Stewart, who has been filling in at that
knockdowns? This position group, again, like I said, when you have those monsters up front that's plugging the holes, and then in the secondary you can't really throw nothing on them, it's going to make for a very good defense, and they're creating an identity for themselves.
Here. And speaking of up front, one of the things that you're going to see these guys do, they call them the pass rush games, the twists, the stunts, a way to get pressure on the quarterback. Let's learn a little bit more about that in today's Football 101, brought to you by Ohio Cat. Twist here, you see, this is an interior.
They have their favorite guys who they like running stunts with, because it turns into sacks. And I know you do the stunt this time, let me get the sack.
Hello, Andy Dalton, and it is a sack for the Browns. And look for these kind of games, a lot of versatility. There are situations where you're going to see Myles and Vernon.
With access to the doctors and hospitals you know and trust, plus dental, vision, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your best health. We give you peace of mind so you can enjoy life's best moments. We are here for you, today and every day. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of everything you love.
Antonio's Pizza delivers doubles. Order 2 medium one-topping pizzas for just $9.99 each, or make it a large for just $12 Pizza app and order 2 of your, or get 2 large for just $12.99 each.
I'm really excited for this season. I know there's been so much talk and so much going around with COVID-19 and a lot of hesitation on what it is, but I'm excited for the season. And as it pertains to what's going on in this building, I'm really excited. I think we've done an incredible job putting together a team and a group of guys who understand the opportunity that's ahead.
The Bearcats are coached by Charles 19 campaign 5-5. To learn more about the Build the Bridge Challenge and how you can be the solution, visit clevelandbrowns.com/youthfootball today.
Welcome back to Browns Live Training Camp presented by Snapple Nathansgurn. The defense, that's 2 picks already today for this D. And I'll tell you what, they get fired up every time. But you saw Miles slow up there. That's what he can do, wreck a play. And on that one, we would never have gotten to the ball being thrown on an actual NFL Sunday. But Miles there, but heck of a catch by B.J. Goodson.
He looked like a defensive back. I was looking for a 30s number. But no, that's number 93, stepping in there for Wilson, the old savvy veteran, being where he's supposed to be and showing great athleticism. I mean, the way he reached up and used his body to grab that, it was not like a linebacker. He caught that ball like a wide receiver or a defensive back. The defense right now is playing very good football.
It is. We've seen some good plays from the offense, a little back and forth, but obviously some bigger ones from the D as they try a screen that is blown up by Jordan Elliott, who might have had a pick six there. You could tell he was bummed out, but a good play still on the defensive side of the ball by the young man from Missouri. When we were going through our position spotlight on this defensive line, Elliott since 2017, and he's got opportunities. And when you heard Chris Kiffin, the defensive line coach, speak, you could tell he was excited about Elliott.
I'm just, when we're talking about these quarterbacks as well, I want to see not so much of the roller coaster pitch and the incompletion right there, one play back. I'm like, man, I want to see good things from our number 2 guy at quarterback as well.
You certainly do, as Baker Mayfield and the starters back in there. Nice run by D'Ernest Johnson, by the way, on the last play. And I think D'Ernest Johnson has certainly made a very strong case to be the team's 3rd running back when this season opens, at least through the first week out here in Berea. Baker stepping up. Was that Miles again? All I saw was a blur on the back end of the screen coming off the left side, and I would have to assume that was Myles Garrett once again coming around that left end there and getting to the quarterback, Baker Mayfield. But that happened in the blink of an eye there, and that's what he can do. That's the kind of disruption that rhythm, when the back foot hits on the top of Mayfield, has been excellent.
Right, no question, and you can tell as he drops back and he throws it with being comfortable as he is, the delivery and everything, and you can tell when he's panicked or when he's throwing it off the wrong foot or trying to make a play when there's no play to be had, the completion rate goes down. But as you saw right there, I mean, his completion rate right now, he's looking good.
He's having a very strong start to this day. Of course, Myles Garrett has certainly made his impact felt. We've seen an interception by B.J. Goodson on a play that would have been blown dead, but also a pick by Money Mitch in the early going. Browns Live Training Camp is all about you, our great fans, so let's get into your fan questions. And Eric LaHartman says, is it just me or is It's Cadero always in the right spot? Hashtag Browns Live, Josh.
You know what? And that's what, when you bring guys in, you want them, and we talked about this with a guy like, B.J. Goodson. Who do they get? And when those young guys out there, they're going to make some mistakes.
Stood out, and right now, as you see over our shoulder, they're going through some of the special teams drills. That's where he shines. That's why he's in the league, but he wants to show that he's more than just a special teams player as in this camp. Another fan question, is the guy, Stump Mitchell saying, I think this guy could be the best fullback in the league, go to the Pro Bowl. That's exactly where this offense sent C.J. Ham in Minnesota a year ago.
Yes, he brought him in. They brought him in to be the fullback. And if you look at our offense, we're pretty stacked. So there's not really we don't want to force a competition where we know there isn't one. There isn't. Fullback position is that Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and then you look at the tight end situation, the wide receiver situation. I agree with you. There is really no fullback competition going on here.
Janovich has been sensational. Catching the ball in the backfield makes it look very easy. He's a core special teams guy, and he is one of the better lead blockers in the league. He's a team favorite already. And Andy, who's come here and he's done everything they've asked to be Andy Janovich. We have another Browns Live from Tay Monroe. Triple tight end set with Hooper, Bryant, and Njoku. Hashtag Browns Live. And Josh, I think it's definitely possible. We're going to see some 3 tight end sets. Pharaoh Brown could be in there as the blocker with 2 of the more athletic receiver guys during our program. If not, certainly pay attention to the lap after that fact. But, Josh, yeah, we're going to see a lot of 3 tight end personnel. We're going to see 2 tight end personnel. His tight ends, and frankly, it's been the best.
You will see that in short yardage plays when you're closer to the red zone, when you think you're trying to make a team think you're going to run, so you need those big bodies up there in order to run the ball. But you have a bunch of guys capable of catching in Hooper, Carlson, and Njoku, Pharaoh Brown. You have guys who can catch the football. So to catch a defense off guard with the 3 tight end set, it's not unheard of. But sometimes
Absolutely. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what they say. And listen, for the Browns, I think you're going to see a lot of those 3 tight end sets where you're going to be able to impose your will, force them to match up with you. But I think you're going to see some shot plays come out of that formation as well when you start to get 8 guys in the box, make them respect it. That's when Odell can go deep, or our tight ends, Hooper, Njoku, very natural pass catchers and very Dale. Today's puppy is an 8-week Webster Slobber. So don't delay. With each puppy adoption, families will receive a puppy starter kit provided by Sugardale while supplies last. I think we're getting close to 50 or over 50 adoptions so far, so thank you for doing that. And visit the virtual puppy pound adopted by Sugardale. Time now, Josh. You see it right here with us on the desk. And today's item is this, and yours isn't. So you can shop right now. Call the Pro Shop 440-824-3427. $12 for this? I mean, are you serious? Come on. You can go to First Energy Stadium as well during the week, Monday through Friday. They're open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the best part is all net proceeds benefit. Have your perfect beverage and a perfect.
But some facts remain. Heart attack. And every hour